Hello and welcome to my channel. Well, I want to redo this stitch, and well, let's bring back this stitch. It's a beautiful stitch, very easy for you guys, the beginners. I'm gonna use 4.0 millimeter crochet hook. This stitch works with even numbers, so I have here 12 chains. We're gonna do a small sample. We're gonna skip the first chain from the hook, and into the second chain from the hook we're gonna do a single crochet, and this row is gonna be single crochet in each chain. So you move to the next chain, single crochet, next chain, single crochet, and so on. So you chain even numbers of chains, you're gonna end up with odd number of stitches after you finish this row of single crochet in each chain. I think for a scarf, because the stitch is reversible, front and back looks the same. So last chain, single crochet. Okay, now we're gonna chain one, turn your work, and into the first stitch we're gonna start with a slip stitch. So you're gonna go into the stitch and you're gonna pass this loop through this one. Yeah. Then yarn over the hook, we're gonna move to the next stitch and we're gonna do a half double crochet, and we're gonna alternate like this until we finish this row. Next, slip stitch, next stitch, half double crochet, next stitch, slip stitch, and you're gonna do like this. Next stitch, half double crochet, next stitch, slip stitch, half double crochet into the next stitch and into the next slip stitch. So you started with we started with slip stitch. We're gonna finish with a slip stitch into the last stitch. So the last stitch is here, we're gonna do slip stitch, and this stitch is like we alternate rows. So we started with slip stitch, you're gonna chain one, turn your work, and now into the first stitch right here we're gonna start with a half double crochet. So you go into that stitch right there, half double crochet, next stitch, which is the half double crochet from the previous row, you're gonna do a slip stitch, next stitch, half double crochet. So you're gonna do half double crochet this row, for example, through the stitch from the previous row, which was a slip stitch. So the next is slip stitch, next stitch, half double crochet, next stitch, slip stitch, next stitch, half double crochet. You see, the next stitch is the half double crochet from the previous row, so you're gonna do a slip stitch in that. Next stitch, half double crochet, next stitch, slip stitch, and because we started the first stitch half double crochet, we're gonna finish with half double crochet into the last stitch. Now you're gonna chain one, and now because you finish with half double crochet, when you start the next row you're gonna start into the first stitch with a slip stitch, and you're gonna alternate the rows like this. Next stitch, half double crochet. So you're gonna do a half double crochet into the slip stitch from the previous row. Next stitch, slip stitch, half double crochet into the next, slip stitch into the next, and so on. You're gonna alternate like this. It's a very beautiful stitch, and because it's reversible you can do so many things with it, and you can use any yarn size that you like. and into the last stitch, because we started with slip stitch, we're gonna finish with a slip stitch. I'm gonna chain 1, turn your work, and you're gonna start now with a half double crochet into the first stitch right there. Next stitch, slip stitch, half double crochet into the next stitch, slip stitch into the next, and you're gonna alternate like this. Imagine this stitch as a scarf, but you're gonna chain as long as you want the scarf to be, and you're gonna work this. It's quite nice. So slip stitch, and because we started with a half double crochet into the last stitch, we're gonna finish with a half double crochet. You're gonna chain 1, turn your work, and now you're gonna start with the slip stitch into the first stitch, half double crochet, slip stitch, half slip stitch, and so on. So imagine this when you put it, like if you want to make a scarf, for example, as long as you like the scarf to be, and this is gonna be these lines here, they're gonna be like this when you put the scarf on. So try stitches for scarves, for example, vertical, yeah. And the stitch is reversible, very easy for you guys, the beginners. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.